says, I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess.
I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel sent up from the sky.
My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me. It's true, he indulges my tendencies to food, but I'm his little soldier, have to for free.
My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day God took the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no fear for a miracle like me.
My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as full or tough as me. As my daddy told ya, one day when I'm older, I can be a soldier, shoot you in the face.
One can hardly move for beauty and brilliance these days. It seems that there are millions of these, one in a million these days. Specialness is above average, is average, go figure. Is it so much a miracle of calculus that such frequent miracles don't render each one miraculous? My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day God took the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no cure for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a precious Verily. She has never seen a picture Verily. She says if I'm keen I have to cut down on the creek, but I'm a ballerina, so give me more cake!
Picture of our angel from this angle over here. She's really not eventually developed and appears once a year. Oh, honey, look at mommy.
Dumping honey on your brother.
Smile, mommy. Smile, mommy.
And then she flinched.
We'll take another.
If you see his school report, you gotta see on his report.
What?
After train to school, the teacher's clearly falling short.
It's just delightful.
So hilarious
And
and
insightful.
But you be a little brighter than her class.
I wish she's definitely advanced.
Take a look at my mom says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day God took the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no fear for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle, and I'm as hardy and as shiny as a miracle. You can be bold, cynical, but it's the truth of miracle. There's never been a miracle as miracle as me.
Look, this is gonna take much longer, Doctor. I've got a plan to catch a three. I'm competing in the biannual international amateur salsa and ballroom dancing championships of Paris.
You're getting on a plane, Mrs. Wormwood?
Of course I am. I always compete, Doctor. And this time, I have a secret weapon. Rodolfo. He's part Italian, you know. Very supple, and he has incredible upper body strength.
I think we should have a talk.
So, what is it? What's wrong with me?
Mrs. Wormwood, do you really have no idea?
Gas?
Mrs. Wormwood, I want you to think very carefully. What do you think might be the cause of this?
Am I? Look at my fat!
Mrs. Wormwood, you're pregnant.
What?
You're going to have a baby.
But I've got a baby! I don't want another one! Is there something you can do?
You're 9 months pregnant.
Antibiotics on! Oh my good lord! What about the biannual international amateur salsa and ballroom dancing championship?
A baby, Mrs. Wormwood, a child, the most precious gift this natural world can bestow upon us, has been handed to you. A brand new human being, a life, a person, a wonderful new person is about to come into your life to bring love and magic and happiness and wonder.
Oh, bloody hell!
Every life I bring into this world restores my faith in humankind. Each new life a canvas, yet a painting. This still unbroken skin, this uncorrupted mind. Every life is unbelievably unlikely. The chances of existence almost infinite.
I'm sorry, Doctor. What am I thinking? This calls for a proper smoke. Oh my word, he's an ugly little thing.
This is one of the most beautiful children I have ever seen.
Oh my God! Where's this thingy?
His what?
This thingy is Hilda! It's whatchamacallit! What have you done with this thingy?
This child does not have a thingy because...
What? A boy with no thingy? Look what you've done, you stupid woman! This boy's got no thingy!
Mr. Wormwood, this child is a girl. A beautiful, beautiful little girl.
Is there still time for the biannual internet?
Competition's finished. You missed it. I don't suppose we can exchange it for a boy now, could we?
This is the worst day of my life! Ow, my undercarriage doesn't feel quite normal. My skin looks just revolting in this fluorescent light. And this gown is nothing like the semi-formal, semi-Spanish gown I should be wearing in the semi-finals tonight. I should be dancing the Tarantella, King Montpellier. You tell me you're now not trusted. Hospital, cotton, women, ouching, front, bottom, and this
Miracle, a miracle,
sweet,
beautiful miracle I have ever seen.
I can't find his Franken bean!
Every life is unbelievably unlikely. The tragedies of existence, almost infinitely so. The most common thing in life is love. And every single life, every new life is a miracle.
I'm a miracle, from the down my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day come true, be a miracle boy. It's been clear there's no real more miracle than me. My mommy says I'm a miracle, sunshine is coming and shining as a miracle. You can be both cynical and such a miracle.
My mummy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mummy says I'm a jumped up little germ. That kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. Knowing mum's a smart mouth, yeah, like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir. That's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Are they good runners? Let's put it this way. You wouldn't beat them in a race. No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, they are good runners, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. So,
Hurry!
hang on.
Look at this! She's raising a book! That's not normal for a 5-year-old! She might think an idiot!
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl! And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry! Stories? Who wants stories? I mean, it's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm gonna call you right back. Would you please shut up? I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this. It's your fault. You spend us into trouble, and you expect me to get us out. What am I, a flaming escapologist?
Escapologist, he says! That's not my bad. I've got the whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. If you're an escapologist, I must be an acrobat to balance this whole lot. The world's greatest acrobat. I am off to please my roots, and I shall be talking to you for the rest of the evening. You horrid
stupid. Your genius husband is going to sell them 155 knackered old bangers. Brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl!
Fair does not get you anywhere, you big-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael inherited his old man's brains. Yes, son?
Michael. Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable ways you have spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
I didn't do anything. That's not right.
Right. I tell you something. You're off to ski in a few days' time, and you won't be getting right there. Omen, I know your headmistress, Miss Trunchbull, and I've told her all about you and your smarty pants ideas. Great, big, strong, scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics. Throwing a hammer. Now imagine what she's going to do to a squeaky little goblin like you, boy.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. Innocent victims of their story. Like Romeo and Juliet. 'Twas written in the stars before they even met. That love and fate and a touch of stupidity would rob them of the hope of living happily. The endings are often a little bit gory. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we are told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You must let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong, can vouch to children. Oil of violets hair tie, for men, yeah? In the slip of a boat, there's a tiny revolt. The seat of a war in the creak of a floorboard. A storm can begin in the flap of a wing. The tiniest might packs the mightiest in every day. Start with the tick of a clock, all escapes. Start with the click of a lock if you start in your story. And once it's out, you don't have to cry, you don't have to shout. 'Cause if you're little, you can do a lot. You must let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, won't change a thing. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
Business, son. A man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means a good brain. Now, the secret to my success in business. Yeah, secrets. The secret to my success is this. Oil of violet hair tonic for men. Stand back, son. Your old man's going to work. yeah. Oh, that's the stuff, all right. Oh, that's the bananas right there. Oh. Now, a man simply cannot fail to get noticed when he looks like this.
Your hair! It's green!
Good Lord, woman, have you started already? It's not even 30 of my hair's green!
What on earth would you do that for? Why do you want green hair?
I don't want green hair! I didn't do anything!
Maybe you used my mummy's peroxide by mistake.
Oh, that's exactly what you've done, you stupid man!
My lovely hair! Oh my God! I've got my deal today! The Russians! What am I gonna do?
I know what you can do.
What is it? What can I do?
You can pretend you're an elf.
Yeah, that's it. I could pretend I'm on. What are you talking about, you fool? The boys are lonely.
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Oh, don't be disgusting! Go on, creep on back to that library of yours. The sooner you're locked up in that school, the better.
Matilda, what a pleasure to see you. Here in the library again, are we?
Yes. I mean, my mum wants me to stay at home with her. She hates it when I go out. She misses me so much. Dad too. He loves having me around. But I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And you tell them lots of stories like you do with me. Oh, I just love your stories, Matilda. And I'm not hinting, by the way. But if you did happen to have a story you wanted to tell me...
Goodbye, Miss Phelps.
See you next week. Goodbye, Miss Honey, and good luck with the Tolstoy. As I was saying, Matilda, I'm not hinting, but if you did happen to have a story you
Who
wanted...
was that lady?
That lady? Why, that was Miss Honey. She's going to be your teacher.
That lady's...
Yes, your teacher. Now look, are you going to tell me a story or not?
Once upon a time. Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist who could escape from any look that was ever invented, and an acrobat who was so skilled it seemed as if she could actually fly, fell in love and got married. They performed some of the most incredible feats together anyone has ever seen, and people would come from miles around to see them. Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for each other, which was said to be so deep that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house together on the edge of town, and in the evenings they would walk and take the air. At night, the children of the town would wait in anticipation, hoping for a glimpse of the shiny white scarf that the acrobat always wore. For then they knew they had only to cry, "Tricks, tricks!" and the great performers would instantly oblige, putting on the most spectacular show, just for them. But although they loved each other, although they were famous and everyone loved them, they were sad.
We have everything.
We have everything that the world has to offer, said the wife.
We have everything.
But we do not have the one thing in the world we want most.
What's one thing?
We do not have a child. Patience, my love, the husband replied. Time is on our side. Even time loves us.
Oh, Matilda.
But time is the one thing that no one is master of. And as time passed, they grew quite old, and still they had no child. At night, they would listen to the silence of their big empty house, and imagine how beautiful it would be if it were filled with the sounds of a child playing.
Matilda, this is very sad.
Do you want me to stop?
Don't you dare.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and drew them on to ever more dangerous feats, as the whip became the only place they could escape, the inescapable tragedy of their lives. And so it was, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. "It is time," said the husband, announcing the event to the world's press, who had gathered to listen with bated breath.
her hair. All the shops and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in a cage. And it is the most dangerous beast ever known to man.
It is our destiny, said the wife, smiling sadly, slipping her hand into his. It is where the loneliness of life has led us. Well, what happened next? I don't know. Not yet, anyway.
What? Isn't there more? I mean, isn't there just a little bit more? Well, I suppose your mother will be waiting for you. Is she here? Actually, maybe I...
Bye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day at school.
My mom says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm his special little girl.
I am a princess, and I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Take your angel. This is what being a mentor
very special day. Your first day of school. Now, can anyone tell me the times, please? Oh, wonderful. Matilda, is it? Why don't you stand up and do as much as you can?
1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. 6 times 2 is 12. 7 times 2 is 14. 8 times 2 is 16. 9 times 2 is 18. 10 times 2 is 20. 11 times 2 is 22. 12 times 2 is 24.
My, Matilda.
13 times 2 is 26. 14 times 2 is 28. 15 times 2 is 30. 16 times 2 is 32.
Oh, my, Matilda. How far can you go?
I don't know. Quite a long way, I think.
Do you think you could try 2 times 28?
56.
Well, yes, that's very... How about you try this one? Now, it's a bit more difficult, so don't be troubled if you can't get it on the first try. 2 times 487. Now, if you took your time, do you...
974.
12 sevenths?
84.
Let's take a break from maths for the time being and look at reading. Can anyone read this?
Oh, baby.
Very well, Nigel. I think we better leave it there, Nigel. We wouldn't want you bursting with blood vessel on your first day. Lavender.
Is the first word tomato?
Oh, well, no. But tomato is a very good word.
Yes.
Matilda.
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words.
Yes. Well, I had to learn to read words so that I could read sentences because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, then you've got no chance with books.
Oh, and have you read a whole book by yourself, Matilda?
Oh yes, more than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
Oh, quite a few. Last week, my, that is good. What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Tess of the D'Urbervilles, The Lord of the Rings, Kim, The Invisible Man, The Secret Garden, Crime and Punishment, and Cat in the Hat.
Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. There's nothing to fear. You're being pathetic. It's just a door. You've seen one before. Just knock on the door. Look at you trying to hide something. Standing outside the principal's office like a little girl. It's just pathetic. Hesitating, handshaking, you should be embarrassed. You're not a little girl, it's just pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. What are you waiting for? Just knock on the door. Perhaps as you age is probably having a meeting or something and won't want to be interrupted. If anything, caution in these situations is sensible. One should avoid competition for possible academic failure. But this little girl, this miracle. Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Yes, headmistress. In my class, there's this little girl named Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat girl. Says she's a real wolf.
Oh, no, Matilda's not that type of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bambinatum smigitum.
Bambinatum et megitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Mistress, Matilda Wormwood
is a genius.
Nonsense. Haven't I just told you that she is a gangster?
But she knows the times tables.
So she's learnt a few tricks.
Oh, but she can read.
So can I.
Headmistress, I have to tell you that it is in my opinion that Matilda Wormwood be moved to the top forum with the 11-year-olds.
What? Well, she is a squid, a shrimp, an unhatched tadpole. We cannot just simply move her up with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? Rules!
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules? In my school, look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam. In the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? Well, like hell. As I stepped up to the circle, did I change my plan? What? As I chopped on my palms, did I wave my hands? I did not. As I started my spin, did I look at you? Did I drift off and dream for a minute or two? Do you think I faltered or mended my rotation? Do you think I altered my intended elevation? As the hammer took off, did I change my front? The front I practiced for many a month. Not a job, not a dot. Did I stray from the floor? Not a detail of my growth was adjusted or forgotten. That even when the hammer left my hands, it's still higher up above the stands. Did I let myself go? No, 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 no. No. If you throw the hammer for your country, you'll have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't use happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4. If you want to go hammer for your country, you'll have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to keep success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. Just to force the little squints to toe the line. Sing, Jenny! If you want to go life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the batted line and tow it. And always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out.
I have to tell you, headmistress, that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, stinking, slimy, creepy question asking. How dare they speak to me like that? Who the hell do they think they are? Flippin' filthy, stupid Russians.
Don't tell me we're not rich.
It's the mileage. They took one look at the mileage on the first car and told me that those cars were knackered. I told them, I said the reason the mileage is so high is a manufacturing mistake.
Is that true?
Of course it's not true.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair.
I've got here.
And what's this? Another banging book? What's wrong with your tellies?
She's got no respect, that one. It's all books and stories.
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it.
Lovely? Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's from the library. It's a library book.
I'm just
worm.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it does mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
Got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl. Can I ask you a question? Do all those brains inside your head give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt all squished in there. No, it's fine. I think they just fit. Right. Well, look. I better stick around just in case. If they start to squeeze out of your ears, you're going to need my help. I'm Lavender, and I think it's best that we're best friends.
Hide me! Someone poured a whole can of syrup onto Trunchbull's chair. She sat down, and when she got up, her knicker snake stuck to the seat. Someone told her I did it, but I never. And now she's after me.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
You're done, kid. You're finished.
Once Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you are squished.
Yesterday, she caught Julius Rotwinkle eating licorice all soaked in science. She just picked him up, swabbled around, and threw him out the window. Don't listen to them. That didn't happen. They're just trying to scare us.
Oh, Matilda, they're saying she's going to put me in choking.
What's choking?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. They say she binds it with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't made good.
And it's made of spikes and wood.
And it is why you love to sit.
And even if you could,
There are nails on the bottom.
so you wish you stood.
When the hinges ring and the door is closed, you cannot see squat.
On the end of your nose.
And if you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
All right. Look, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. But why? Oh no! She's coming!
You better hide. Quick, lasers!
Please don't tell her I am, Matilda. Shoot
Now!
You certainly sleep. Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Yes, you see, unfortunately, Nigel suffers from the rare but chronic sleep disorder narcolepsy. The condition is characterized by the sufferer experiencing bouts of chronic fatigue and often falling suddenly asleep without any warning at all. You see, he fell asleep there, and we put the coats on him for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Narcolepsy.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mom? Hello? What am I doing here? Well, this isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull. Amanda Thrift. pigtails. I hate pigtails.
My mommy likes them. She said they make me
Your mother is a twin.
Here she comes!
You, what is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Ah, so you're Wormwood, are you? I might have known. Well, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Brand new stock, sir. Completely different colour, sir. Green hair. Yeah, it was National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and snot. Tomorrow at 1? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Dos Vidudo. What the? I'm gonna leave this on. Looks like rain.
Who is it?
Yes, it's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
A bit busy right now.
Oh, it would only take a moment.
Yeah, well, come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. It's nothing like that. We're rehearsing.
So,
Parlo italiano. Ciao, Rodolfo. Piercier, come sta?
What? Mate, who is this? You know what interrupting the student my energy from?
What do you want, Miss Trunchbull?
Oh, well, it's Miss Honey. As you know, Matilda's in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Oh, stop parading then. God knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Taste this.
Look, I'm not in favour of girls getting all go pants, as I say. I've got something about makeup and hair dye. Looks are more important than verbs. Now, take a look at you and look at me. I chose looks. You chose books.
I beg your pardon.
Babes, I'm on fire here. Please.
Matilda can calculate complicated figures in her head in an instant.
Calculate this.
Fantastic!
Matilda's mind is incredible. I believe in the limit of her
But, her mind, you really don't know anything, do you? Somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You ought to blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that people, like people, are clever. It's very kind.
others if you're wronged. Leave it alone, Jimmy. The more that you try, the more you just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You know it is fine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
Okay, right. It was like the entire world had gathered to see the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharps and spiky objects caught by the men locked in the cage. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightened woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower and who loves nothing more than to scare the children of the town. People whispered that in her dark and brooding heart, she resented her sister, both for her success and her love. Suddenly, out stepped the escapologist in his usual tights and splendid costume, but there was no sign of the acrobat and not a glimpse of his shining white scarf. And instead of the musical fanfare that always played, there was silence as he solemnly strode into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharps and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been cancelled. Yes, the audience gasped so loud that a passing airplane caught it on its instrumentation and reported it as an atmospheric phenomenon. Cancelled because my wife is pregnant. Oh, Matilda! Absolute silence. You could hear a fly burp. Then suddenly, the audience jumped to their feet and roared in appreciation. The great feat was instantly forgotten, and the applause lasted for nearly an hour. So, the story has a happy ending. Forgotten by everyone except, that is, the acrobat sister, who, when all had quieted down, stepped forward and produced a contract. A contract? A contract you have signed to perform this feat, and perform this feat you shall! I
Paid
the
for the posters, publicity, catering, and the toilet facilities.
If I give the crowd their money back, where is my profit? A contract is a contract is a contract. My hands are tied. The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharps and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage will be performed and performed this day. Off to prison you both shall go. No! What happens next? I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow. What? I don't know if my nerves will be able to make it until tomorrow. Mrs. Phelps, are you crying? Should I not tell you anymore?
Oh no, Matilda.
so wanted. Yes, wonderful. Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps.
Matilda, may I speak with you for a moment, please? I've run into a bit of trouble convincing others of your, abilities. But starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a collection of clever books to help challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others. And if you have any questions, I shall, do my best to answer them. How does that sound? My Matilda, this is the biggest hug in the whole world. I think you might just hug all the air right out of me.
Matilda Wormwood! Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Miss Trunchbull?
Ah, so you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This rot, this foul coward, this disgusting criminal, this citizen of the underworld, this member of the mafia, this woman snuck like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake.
No, I did not.
Headmistress Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up to the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look, I stole the cake, and I really, definitely was almost sort of thinking of owning up. Maybe, but you see, the thing is that I was having a bit of trouble with my belly, because the Trunchbull's cake was so good that I stuffed it down too quick, and now it was beginning to fight back. See?
I'm not guilty. I didn't do anything.
But you are, because you are a thief. You are a crook. You are a criminal. You are a thief. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall sign you to the seventh circle of hell, child. You shall be destroyed.
It was the biggest book I had ever done. The biggest book I had ever heard. The biggest book I had ever heard about. It was like the entire world went silent for this one book to exist. And now my great chocolatey boat, as it drifted across the clouds, past lavender, past Amanda, and finally, my great big cloud of chocolatey gas, which seemed to have a mind of its own at some point, wafted full into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter,
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
you liked my cake, didn't you, Brucey?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry that
Oh, as long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, what's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, Miss Trunchbull, I'm full.
Oh, no, you're not full. I will tell you that you are full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until you've eaten the entire cake.
What? Headmistress will be sick.
You should have thought of that before you made a pact with Satan and decided to steal my cake.
But I got this at all.
I've got time for buts, Brucey. Eat. Eat.
He can't.
Eat.
He surely can't.
Eat.
Quiet! No!
That's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Globetrotter. Good show. Well, come along, Globetrotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. There is a second part. And the second part is choking!
What? No, Mistress, please, you can't!
Yes, said Mistress, please, you can. Did you really think I would allow myself to be beaten by these maggots? What do you think I am? A fool? An idiot? A weakling? You?
But he's done exactly as you asked. He's eaten the whole cake! No, that's not right!
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to offer an apology for some of the things that have been going on here tonight. They are not nice things and they are not right things. I would like to state, guarantonically, that we do not want any children that might be here tonight watching this to go home and try these things out for themselves. I am, of course, talking about raiding books. It is normal for children to behave in this fashion. It stunts the brain, wears out the eyes, makes kids ugly, sweaty, betty, boring, gaseous, and crucially, it gives them verrucas of the mind. We do not condone such activities, and we do so utterly without reservoirs. Can I just ask, who here has ever read a book? Raise your hands, come on. I want to see lots of hands. Oh, that's not good. You, what's your name? Stand up, Ryan. Well, Ryan, don't take this the wrong way, but bookworm, stupid little bookworm, reading all your books like a stinky little bookworm. You read books like a worm. Worms read books, you read books. Worms are stupid. You're a worm. There. Now, Ryan will learn from this. Won't stop him from reading, but he'll never put his hand up in a theatre again. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you this evening the pinnacle of our achievements as a species, the very reason we bothered evolving out of unicorns in the first place. Somewhere, on a show, I heard that a picture tells 1,000 words. So Teddy, if you bother to take a look, is the equivalent of like lots of books. All I know I learned from telly, this big beautiful box of facts. If you know a thing already, then would you tell it ever just like that? Endless joy and endless laughter, folks living happily ever after. All you need to make it wise is 23 minutes plus advertisements. Why would we waste our energy turning the pages 1, 2, 3 when we can sit comfortably on a lovely bumper leaf, watching people singing and talking and doing stuff? All I know I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly just how clever of a fiddler I am. Take it away, son. You can't learn that from a stupid book. All I learned from telly what to think and what to buy. Now I was pretty smart already, but not really smart, very smart. Endless content, endless channels, endless chat on endless panels. All you need to fill your muffin without having to really think or nothing. Why would we waste our energy trying to work out Ulysses when we can sit happily on a lovely balcony watching slightly famous people talking to really famous people? All I know I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big telly just how clever of a fella I am. Who the Dickens is Charles Dickens? Mary Shelley, she sounds smelly. Charlotte Bronte, still not Monty. I don't know, I can't read. Shane Austen in the combustion. James Joyce doesn't sound nice. Ian McEwan, I feel like spewing. Moby Dick, Ace Grandma. All together now! All I know, I learned from telly. The bigger the telly, the smarter the man. You can see from my big telly what a very clever fella I am. All right.
Hello, I'm Lavender, Matilda's best friend. And there's a bit that's coming up that's all about me. Well, not exactly about me, but I play a big part. But I'm not gonna say anything. I won't spoil for you. Alright, look. What I do is I volunteer to give the Trunchbull a jug of water. And then, no, I will not say any more. I won't ruin it. Well, on my way back, I find a nymphs. And the nymph is a really ugly lizard that lives in water. So I pick it up! I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm gonna put the needle in the Trunchbull's jug of water! It's gonna be brilliant!
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up.
And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day. On the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night.
And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I can't care 'cause I'll be all grown up. Matilda, how lovely to see you. Are you enjoying school?
Oh yes, bits of it anyway. Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Well, we don't have a revenge section. Why? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Oh no, not a child exactly.
Matilda, are you sure something's not?
Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
Story? Did you say story? Did you say? Well, what are we waiting for?
Slowly, very slowly, the acrobat wound the shining white scarf around her husband's neck. For love, my love, she said, kissing him with the gentlest kisses. Smiling, we have done this 1,000 times. Then suddenly, she hugged him with what seemed to be the biggest hug in the world, so hard that he thought that she would hug all the air out of him. And so it was. They prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat ever performed. The great escapologist had to escape from the cage, lean out, catch his wife with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on his wife's specially designed dress within 12 seconds before they reached the dynamite and blew his wife's head off!
Oh, sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment the specially designed dress was set alight, the acrobats swung into the air. The crowd held their breath as she held over the sharps and smoky objects. 1 second, 2 seconds, they watched as the flames swept up her dress. 3 seconds, 4 seconds, she reached her arms out towards the cage. 5 seconds, 6 seconds, and suddenly the padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell away. 7 seconds, 8 seconds, the door flung open and the escapologist reached out one huge, muscled arm to catch the wife and the child. 9 seconds, 10 seconds, oh I can't look, 11 seconds, and he grabbed her hand and the flames are covered in foam before they can both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So the story has a happy ending after all.
No. Maybe it was the thought of their child. Maybe it was nerves. But the escapologist used just a touch too much foam, and their hands became slippy, and she fell.
No! Was she okay? Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body besides the ones at the ends of her little fingers. Luckily, she managed to live long enough to have the child, but the effort was too great. Love our little girl, she said. Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted. And then she died. And then things got worse.
What? Worse? Oh no, Matilda, things can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind that he didn't for a second blame the little sister for what had happened. Instead, he asked her to move in with them and help raise the little girl. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, making her wash and cook and iron and clean, and beating her if she did anything wrong. But all was done in secret, so that the escapologist never suspected a thing. And so, the little girl grew up with the meanest, cruelest, horriblest aunt you could ever possibly imagine! Let's call the police! Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, of course. Matilda, you are so smart. Your parents must think they've won the lottery having a girl like you.
Oh yeah? Yeah, they do. They're always saying that. In fact, they say, Matilda, we're so proud of you. You're like winning the lottery. Yeah, I'd better go.
I'm so clever, I'm so clever, I'm so very, 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 very clever. I'm so very flaming clever, what a very clever fella I am. Come here, you.
Stop! Stop! As I
my family to share of my triumph? Not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 old beggars on my hands, all polished up, but the mileage on the clock telling the truth that H1 was knackered. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I?
Backwards.
When suddenly, I had the most genius idea in the world. I ran to the workshop, grabbed a drill, and using my incredible mind, I attached the drill to the speedometer on the first car, turned it on, and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards.
Yes, boy, backwards exactly. A drill's motor goes backwards thousands of times in a second. And within a few minutes, I had reduced the mileage on that old rust bucket to practically nothing. I did it to every single car.
Backwards.
Stop talking now, darling. That's a good boy.
10 minutes later, the Russians show up. Great, big, nasty-faced apes. Expensive suits, dark glasses. Don't know who they thought they were.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on a program last night.
That was badgers. It was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And, anyway, oh, fantastico! Now I can afford Rodolfo all day long!
But you cheated them. That's not fair at all. They've trusted you and you've cheated them.
Oh, what is the matter with you? What have you done with a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to that library, and I'm going to tell that old bag, you're never to be let in again.
No, please don't!
And if she does, I will have her fired, and you will never read another stinking book as long as you live. I will put an end to your stories, young man. Now get in there and stay in there, you nasty little creep.
At night, the escapologist's daughter cried herself to sleep alone in her room. She never said a word about the evil aunt's bullying, as she didn't want to cause a fuss, and so she suffered in silence. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded. You are a useless, filthy, nasty little freak! And she beat her and threw her into a dead, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out. But that day, the escapologist happened to come home early, and when he heard the sounds of his daughter's tears, he smashed the door open.
I've been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife that I've forgotten the one thing that matters to us most. I love you so much, my daughter. I shall spend the rest of my life making up to you. We shall be together forever.
Don't cry, Daddy. I'm all right.
me.
Daddy, forgive
I
me.
didn't mean to desert you.
Didn't want to upset you, please, Daddy.
Don't cry, little
I'll be
girl.
alright.
Nothing
By my
can
side,
hurt
I've
you.
nothing to fear.
I'm here.
But when the little girl went to sleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister, and in almighty rage grew in his great heart. This demon, this villain, this monster!
She has sullied the memory of my wife! She betrayed the trust of her own sister! She has shown cruelty to the most precious reality of my marriage! Bullying children is a game fit! Then let us see what this creature thinks she can do when the rod of a grown man stands before her!
That was the last the little girl ever saw of her father, because he never came home, ever again.
Matilda, I got those books we talked about.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
Were they for Matilda?
No, they are not. Not on my watch. There is an age for reading, and there is an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Aren't you, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only Bog Trotter here is now a good toad. Sit. Miss Honey, it has become very clear to me that you have no idea what you are doing. You believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories, but that is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But, Headmistress, no one was speaking.
Miss Honey, please understand that when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Now, where's my water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Flabby. Disgusting. Revolting. Revolting, I say. And I say it's time we toughened you up with a little phys ed. This screwlate has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. And you may bet your bridges this headmistress finds this foul overtness wholly olfactorily insulting. And so to stop the stench's spread, I find a session of phys ed sorts the mere rang from their revolting. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and phys ed will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the harm of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. The smell of rebellion, a stench, a revolt, the reek of insubordination. The resistance, the form of dissent, the fall of mutiny and action. Before the weeds becomes too big and greedy, you really need to nip it in the bud. Position 2. Before the worm starts to turn, you must scrape off the dirt and rip it from the mud. A whiff of insert, the stage of attempt, the reef, a brief, you best to protest. The fungus defines the earth above, who, the water anarchy in progress. Once we've exercised these demons, they're starting to poot or skip. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. Alright, double time now. Discipline for children who are listening, for midgets who are fidgeting and whispering in history, that chattering and chittering, that nattering and twittering is covered with a smattering of whisper. We must begin insisting on rigidity and discipline, persistently resisting this anarchistic mischief in these minutes who are frittering, are pandering and pitying. When it's like this, they just need discipline. The whimpering, the simpering, the dribbling, the spittling, the miss I need a teaching, it's an issue we can fix. There is no mystery to master in the art of master resisting is discipline. The rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of preview as the blotting, a wave of resistance, the fog of dissent, the fog of moral fiber acting. Imagine a world with no children. Close your eyes and just dream. Imagine, not try it, the peaceful quiet of bubbling stream. Now imagine a woods with a cottage, and inside that cottage we find a dwarf called Zeke, a carnival freak who can fold paper hats with his mind, and he says, don't let them steal your horses. Don't let them throw them away. No, no. Once you find your way, they'll be waiting for you. Singing.
She's mad.
And there, just like I said, the stinky maggot rears his head. Even the squiddiest, hideousness can harbor seeds of stinkiness. Have you ever seen anything more repellent? Have you ever smelled anything worse than that smell of repentance?
What is it? Oh, it's disgusting. It's a snake. Watch out, Miss Trunchbull. It's going to bite. I bet it's poison. Quiet, children, please.
You!
What? No, no.
Cockroach! You condition malicious little sinner!
No, stop!
What's that, Maggot? Stop when we're just getting started!
Ow, ow, ow! Please, headmistress, you're going to pull his ears right off.
Miss Honey, I have learned through years of experimentation that the ears of little boys do not come off. They stretch. In fact, I can feel these stretching now.
You big fat bully!
How dare you? You are not fit to be in this. You ought to be in prison, in the deepest, darkest, dankest prison. I shall have you strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall dissect you. I shall have you strapped to a table and perform experiments on you. And all of these disgusting slugs shall suffer because of you. Yes, you!
Have you ever wondered what I have about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red, and how if we are traveling at almost the speed of light, and I'm holding a light, that light can still travel away from us at the full speed of light, which seems right in a way. But I'm trying to say, I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written. When everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they'd stop. My dad and my mum and the telly and stories would stop just for once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right, but the noise becomes anger, and the anger is light, and the burning inside me would usually fade, but it isn't today. And the heat and the shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning, and suddenly everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really. Silent. Just that still sort of quiet. Like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. Quiet, like silence, but not really silent. Just that nice kind of quiet, like the sound when you lie upside down in your bed. Just the sound of your heart in your head. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet. And I am warm, like I said, into the eye of the storm. Go on, tip over, tip over.
All of the immeasurable excuses for children! And you, standing there like the squid of squids. But I am a match for you. And I say that there is no length to which I shall not go. No punishment I shall not inflict. No ear I shall not scratch back. And no finger I shall not... What is it? What is it? Get it off of me! Get it off of me! I got something in my knickers! It's letting go! There's a knicker in my knickers!
That's interesting. Why don't we all head home while we still can? Oh, Matilda. What? Matilda, I think we better... What? Please.
with my eyes. Am I strange?
How would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is, this thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend to know, Matilda, but I don't think it's something you should be frightened of. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean that there's no room inside my head for all my brains, so they have to squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a clever girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yeah, he's very proud. He's very, very, very proud. He's always saying, Matilda, I'm very proud to have a daughter. It's not true, Miss Honey. That's not what he says. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little prig.
I see. Here we are. Home, sweet home.
Are you poor?
Well, yes. Yes, I am. Very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually. Now I'm even poorer than most because of other reasons. You see, I used to live with my aunt, but one day we were out walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But, Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name. He was very kind. But when he passed, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. And then, when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with the bill for looking after me all those years. She had written everything down. Every tea bag, every electricity bill, every tin of beans. And she made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
But did you really do that? Magnus, I mean. Did he really just give her his house?
I can't believe that he would. Just like I can't believe that he would have killed himself. Which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss
I
Honey?
can't say, Matilda. All that I know is that years of being bullied by that woman had left me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
And that's why you live here.
This roof keeps me dry when the rain falls. This door helps to keep the cold at bay. On this floor I can stand on my own 2 feet. On this chair I can write my lessons. On this pillow I can dream my nights away. On this table, as you can see, it's perfect for tea. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough. On these walls I hang wonderful pictures. Through this window I can watch the seasons change. By this lamp I can read. And I am set free. And when it's cold outside I feel no fear. Even in the winter storms I am warmed by a small stubborn fire. And there is nowhere I would rather be. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. For this is my house, this is my house. It isn't much, but it is enough for me. This is my house, this is my house. isn't much, but it is enough for me. It isn't much, but it is enough for me.
Miss Honey, is this your father's scarf?
Well, yes. My mother gave it to him before she died. You see, she was
An acrobat.
yes, and my father was
An escapologist.
Matilda, how do you know that?
So they were your parents.
What are you talking about?
People in my story.
What story?
A story. I've been telling a story and I thought I was making it up, but it's real. It's your life. I've seen your life.
You've seen my life?
She did him in. Let's go to the police.
We can't, Matilda. We don't have any evidence.
But you could just tell them. Tell them she did it.
That wouldn't work. It would be my word against hers. And no one would believe she was capable of murder.
But why? She was so cruel to you. She beat you. She shouted at you. She threw you in a cupboard and locked you up.
Stop, Matilda, please.
Miss Honey, your aunt's a murderer. She killed Magnus. Who is she?
A contract is a contract is a contract.
Miss Trunchbull.
Children, in this world there are two types of human beings. There are the winners and the losers. And I am a winner. I play by the rules and I win. But if I play by the rules and I do not win, then something is wrong. Something's not working. And if something is wrong, you need to put it right, even if it screams. What are you looking at? You! Class, today we are going to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets a single word wrong will go to choky. See, you spell, let's see, spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey's taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. Miss Honey is too soft and peachy to be good at anything. Any moron can see that. You stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing that you are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
She's not cheating. She's simply spelling the word.
These specks of dust cannot be this clever. They're words.
I taught them, that's all. With kindness and patience and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You, Bill Fork, snot-nose, spell, let's see, spell, Amshella, Ponyphonic, Organelle, Osteoporosis.
Oh, well, that's not a word. You simply made it up.
Spell, or go to choky. I must warn you, it has silent letters.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A-K.
I'm sorry. It was a silent Z. You're going to choky!
Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in choky too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me.
Table. S-A-B-F-Y. And me.
Stop this. Stop this. What are you doing? Stop it!
You can't put us all in choky. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L.
Stop this. Stop this, you! Here!
Maggots. P-S-P-A-D-Y-L. Snout nose. U-T-O-O-O-O.
Stop! This is
Not P-S-W-X-Y. Big fat bully. P-Y-T-L-W. Revolting. K-F-O-R-D-O-A-L-X. Revolting.
You'll have to put me in choky too. You can't put us all in choky. Please really think I hadn't thought of that? I've been busy. A whole array of chokings! And now that our little spelling test is over, I can tell you that each and every one of you has failed! You see, class, in this world there are two types of human beings, the winners and the losers, and I am a baton! Look, the chalk! What? It's moving!
It's moving. Look, it's writing something. Agatha.
What? What the devil? Who?
No one! No one's doing anything!
Agatha. This is madness.
It can't be. No.
Give my Jenny back her house.
It can't be madness, no.
And leave.
Stop this! Stop! Stop! No.
Yes.
No.
My
Stop! No.
got me. Run.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again a turkey goes by. Never again let me bully out. Never again let counted went by. Never says I'm a miracle. Never again. Never again let me live behind bars. Never again let me know we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the tribes revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the tribes revolting. We're revolting. We'll become a screaming horde. Take out your helping stick and lose it in the sun. Never get the weeping ignored. We'll find out when it's fucking good.
And drop your pictures on the board!
It's not insulting. We're revolting. We can ask the unhappy life when no one's a wrong inside. Everyone and no country why. So no and no thing. Something else that is like that life. Every disarray at the same time. There's plenty of trustful can do. Now I'm a perfect you can think you want us to fall. With so good at knowing R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N. Revolting U-S-I-N-G. U-S-I-N-G. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too LA for you. We are revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. It is too LA for you. We are revolting.
A few days later, the acrobat and the escapologist daughter received a letter from a solicitor. It said that her parents will have mysteriously turned up, and she was now the owner of the beautiful old house that which had up until that moment been owned by the evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull. She moved in immediately, and she was very happy, happier than she had ever been in her entire life.
Miss Trunchbull was never seen again, and all the trophies were destroyed, as a new head mistress took over.
and her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said that it was the best school in all of the land.
And do you know something else? Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. I thought it was because her mind was now challenged, but she says it's because she no longer has a use for superpowers. Sometimes I think about Matilda, this little girl who had done nothing but help others, whose parents were mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. My blood begins to boil. I wish I could just do something.
So, this is the end. And I wish so much that I could tell you that this story has a happy ending. I wish so much that I could tell you that Matilda got the love she deserved. But perhaps the truth is, not all stories have happy endings.
Don't stand there gawping, we're going to Spain!
Spain? But why? Because this idiot, this upbred, seemed to think it was a good idea to sell 155 old bangers to the Russian
I
mafia!
didn't know they were the flaming Russian mafia! Come on, boy, we're leaving and we're never coming back!
Mr. Wormwood, would you let Matilda stay here with me?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I would love to look after Matilda. I would take care of her with kindness, patience, respect, and I would pay for everything. How does that sound, Matilda?
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
What did you say? Did you call me?
They'll be here any minute!
Dad, you called me your daughter.
Idiot, I told you!
Quick, hide the books!
But what if they damage my legs? My beautiful legs!
You were the Wormwood daughter, yes?
Yes,
Where is your father?
I don't know.
The Wormwood is a stupid man. And by being stupid, he assumed I was stupid too. And that is a very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You know this? At least there's one clever one in the family. What is your name, little girl?
Matilda.
I like you, Matilda. You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often meet smart people like you. Most people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards.
Backwards!
And she even comes from the brunt of the father! Yes, it is truly an honor to meet such a child.
Spasiba. And it is a pleasure to meet you too.
You speak Russian?
Well, not as well as I'd like to, but it's a beautiful language, so I'd love to learn as much as I can.
But Matilda, where did you learn how to speak Russian?
Well, I taught myself, I suppose. You see, I was reading Dostoevsky, and I thought it would be better to read it in the language that it was written in.
I am Sergei. Matilda, your father's been very rude and stupid to both of us. Yes, I can very easily change that. I can have one of my friends teach him some manners. And one day, when he leaves hospital, he will still be very stupid, but not so rude, maybe. I offer this as a gift to you. What do you say?
Mr. Sergei, this is a very tempting offer, but he is my father, and I am his daughter. I think I've had enough of revenge.
This little girl, this miracle, Matilda. Da. No. What are you doing?
I thought you said yes. I thought you said yes as well.
Matilda. I say Matilda. What's wrong with you guys today?
Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. Sorry.
Your father is very, very stupid, but also very, 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 very lucky to have you as a daughter. Although, if I so happen to be doing business here again, and I see his face, next time, not all of you.
Let's get out of here before they come back!
We're about to go! Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we are a bit short of room, so yes.
Thank you!
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms and hugged her, and Miss Honey hugged her back.
And they hardly noticed as the wormwoods.
And Rodolfo!
As the wormwoods and Rodolfo sped away into the distance.
Because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.